The offseason is behind us and year number 3 is here. We're set to take on Utah in today's episode as we're coming off of a top 35 recruiting class. The team is a lot better as opposed to a year ago. We'll be taking on Brandon Rose, the 3-star junior for the Utah Utes here. He is a pretty solid quarterback, but he is making his first start of his college career. We're going to see if we're able to test the young and unproven quarterback here for the Utah Utes. Mike Mitchell is the running back, 887 yards a year ago with 9 touchdowns. He has pretty decent vision. He's not known to be a pass catcher out of the backfield and not the most speed at all. This is a pretty good receiving core, 5 guys over 80 overall, and it's a really fast receiving core as well. Looking at the offensive line here, it's really solid. Their weakest link is their center and their right guard, but their right tackle and then the left side of that line is really good. Logan Fano, 90 overall defensive end here. This guy is somebody you definitely have to watch out for. This is a dynamic pass rush duo here for the Utah Utes defense, as they also have on the other side John Henry Daly, a former 3-star, and he's got a lot of room to improve. He is known more as a finesse rusher, but he's developing some power into his game as well. The captain of the defense is Joe Tanielu at middle linebacker, 92 overall, one of the highest overall players on this team, 99 tackling. If he gets you in his grips, he's not going to let go. Here's a look at your starting quarterback and running backs. Johnny Santee will be running back number 1, but Antoine Hausler, as an 81 overall, will definitely get carries as well. And the senior Joshua Wood will be the quarterback that leads this team, 6'2", 201 pounds. Excited to see how he does with a full season out there. Here's a look at the wideouts that will be starting. It's a pretty much a new group. Shelton Sampson is returning, the 81 overall dynamic junior receiver. But you also have Grant Page, the senior, who will start in the slot, and Tyler Sexton will also start. True freshman Gabe Shudak will start at tight end, 6'5", 246. Extremely excited about his versatility. Here's a look at the offensive line, and it's probably one of the stronger groups out there. Trey Anderson, the lowest overall at 78 overall, but it's got 4 seniors and only 1 junior. The junior is Madu Apuaka at left guard. George Maley is actually moving over to right guard. He started at left guard a year ago. Here's a look at the D-line, and I'm kind of hesitant to say that this is a strong group. George Stewart got benched a year ago for Carl Nesmith, but I'm not really sure what to expect out of him. He is a power rusher. Zach Swanson, finally healthy. We brought him in as a transfer a year ago, but was unable to play. He'll play. And the defensive tackle, and you also got Sean Mixon. So 3 seniors on the D-line. Here's a look at your linebackers. Tanner Williams is going to be starting over Max Alford this season. Tatum Tuioti returns as a starter, and then Bronson Aleval is going to be your starting middle linebacker. So you got 2 seniors here and 1 junior in Tanner Williams. A lot of experience on this roster, a lot of upperclassmen. Here is the secondary with 3 seniors, a junior, and a freshman. JD Drew is the best player in the secondary, but I'm extremely excited about redshirt freshman Eric Drake. 78 overall, made a huge leap. He'll start in the slot. And Chase Davis, replacing one of the best players that this team has seen, is going to finally get an opportunity to start, replacing Ike Larson. Here's a look at the special teams. A new kicker in Steven Abraham. He's got a lot more power than we saw a year ago out of Liam Mooney. He'll be the guy that handles the kicking duties. Ryan Marks, the punter, and dynamic true freshman athlete Mike Lemonier will be your return man. He is going to be playing receiver here in his freshman season. As we are underway in Utah, as we are here for the opener against our biggest rival, the Utah Utes, as this one will be returned up to the middle of the field at the 16-yard line, and that will bring out quarterback Brandon Rose. Utah won this game in season 1, 42-6. It was not close. We'll see if we can fare a little bit better this time around. As here's the give on first down, and running back Mike Mitchell will pick up 3 yards. Mike Mitchell to the left of Brandon Rose. Here's a give to Mike Mitchell up the middle, and Mitchell's breaking tackles, and he picks up a first down. So he gets the game's 2 starting carries as Utah's Zach Rose in the pocket throws it back out to Mike Mitchell, and Mike Mitchell will pick up 5 more yards. So Mike Mitchell touches the football on the first 3 plays from scrimmage for Utah. 2nd down and 5. Play fake to Mitchell this time. Here's Zach Rose throwing this one across the middle, and it's broken up by senior middle linebacker Bronson Aleval. That will bring up 3rd down and 5. bringing 4 here. Here's the throw to the outside, and that one is nearly intercepted by redshirt freshman Eric Drake. Would have been the first interception of his career. As here's Mike Lemonier back deep to return this punt as he fields it at his own 21-yard line. Takes it to the left, and it's a return of 12 yards, and that will bring out Joshua Wood and Shelton Sampson. Johnny Santee, the starting running back for Utah State. Here's the give to Santee, and he loses 2 yards on the game's first carry for the Utah State offense. Second down and 12 now. Here's a give to Mike Lemonier to the outside, and Lemonier is taken down after a pickup of 1, and that will bring up 3rd down and 11. Joshua Wood drifting back, steps up in the pocket, and he's taken down. It's a combo sack for Logan Fanu and John Henry Daly. Utah takes over at the 50-yard line. Here's a bubble screen to the outside, and it's a big pickup. That is Brandon Rose on the completion. As here's a 1st down and 10. Play fake. Rose in the pocket, throws this one. He's got Tayshawn Lyons, and it's a touchdown for the Utah offense. They strike first in today's game. It's 7-0. An excellent play right there. Brandon Rose in the pocket, went to the outside and then threw back across the field and found his receiver, Tayshawn Lyons. And Utah has a 7-0 lead at home in the opening game of the season. How will the defense respond, and how will this Utah State offense respond to that? Here's a little bit of pistol. First time we've seen this out of the Utah State offense pretty much the entire season, or series, I mean. As the second carry of the game goes for only 4, and here's a loss of 2, as this Utah defense is definitely swarming to the ball carrier. 3rd down and 8 for Joshua Wood. Here's the curl route to the outside, and Shelton Sampson hauls it in. It's a 1st down, and it's the game's 1st down for Utah State. Here is the give to Hausler, and he's going to pick up maybe a yard, if that, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Johnny Santee checks back into the game. Here's the give to Santee. He's fighting through contact and picks up 2 yards. 4 carries for only 4 yards for Johnny Santee so far. 3rd down and 7. Joshua Wood throws this one to Hausler, and it's broken up. That's going to bring up a 4th down in a punting situation as Utah takes over at their own 26-yard line. Here's the give to Mike Mitchell. He breaks a tackle, and he's taken down by Raider DeMooney for a loss of 3. That was Tanner Williams who first got to him. Here's the give to Mike Mitchell, and that's a good tackle by Eric Drake, the slot corner. The redshirt freshman can tackle, he can cover, and he's got some athleticism as well. 3rd down and 10 to the outside, and it's broken up. That's Jeremiah Hughes. So we say 3 different players' names on that drive on defense, and they're 3 new contributors. 4th down and 10, the punt to Mike Lemonier. He's got space to the outside, and Lemonier is going to be taken down at the 37-yard line as we have 57 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here's the give to Johnny Santee. He's fighting through contact and taken down after his best run of the game. It's a 5-yard pickup. Darryl DeBose is starting at fullback this year as he's the lead blocker on that play, and Antoine Hausler picks up maybe 1 yard. 3rd down and 4. Hausler breaking tackles, and he's taken down as this is going to bring up a situation where Utah State will punt. Utah has the football to kick off the second quarter, and that is Zach Swanson on the tackle. That's 4 plays in a row now. We've called out new contributors on this defense. 2nd down and 9. Here's the running back, Mike Mitchell. He picks up a 1st down. That one's Tatum Tuioti. He's got some experience on this defense. Quick strike, and this one is hauled in. And that's J.D. Drew in coverage against Tayshawn Lyons. And that's a 1st down for the Utah offense. Quick strike again. Jeremiah Hughes in coverage this time. He takes down the receiver after a pickup of 3. 2nd down and 7. Here's a draw play to Mike Mitchell as he is bouncing off of tacklers, and Raider DeMooney eventually takes him down. It's only a pickup of 1. 3rd down and 6. We bring 4. Here's the quarterback, Brandon Rose, all day to throw. Rose, time is running out, and he throws this one away. It will be 4th down upcoming. Here's a look at Carl Nesmith as he laid the boom on Brandon Rose. It'll be interesting to see if he's a little bit more, hesitant to scramble out his way. As Santee's taken down for a loss of 1. The running game has not worked here early in this game for the Aggies offense. Joshua Wood rolling out. Joshua Wood puts his head down, and he's close to the 1st down. He's a couple yards shy, and Utah State will go for it. 4th down and 2 from their own 30-yard line. A little bit of desperation here. Here's Hausler on the touch pass as Antoine Hausler picks up the 1st down. Yeah, pretty desperate there on offense. We're looking to make some big plays. Here's Johnny Santee on 1st and then a cutback, and he picks up 5 yards. That matches his best run of the game. 2nd down and 5. Here's Santee up the middle again as he is inches shy of the first down marker as he holds that right knee. Johnny Santee shaken up at the end of that play as he is battling a left leg injury. We'll see how much he plays the remainder of this game. Here's Thomas Yates checking into the game. He had no development in the offseason. It's a bruised knee for Johnny Santee. He will return. Here's Antoine Hausler to the outside. He picks up maybe a yard, and there's a penalty flag down. It's going to be a holding on left tackle Trey Anderson. Really want to do a better job at monitoring the penalties this season. I want to make sure that we don't have players out there playing who continue to commit penalties. And that's a pickup of 20 yards to Shelton Sampson, his second reception of the game. Here's Santee now battling that injury, and he picks up 5 yards. So Johnny Santee, 9 carries here in the first half. Hausler checks in now. Here's a fake to Lemonier. Give to Hausler. He cuts up, and Hausler is an inch shy of the first down marker. He'll stay in the game on 3rd and inches. Here's Hausler. He's got space. Antoine Hausler taken down inside the 25-yard line. That's the best run of the game for a Utah State running back. 1st down and 10. Joshua Wood throws this one up. It's Mike Lemonier, and he comes down with it. The true freshman with his first touchdown of his career. I like having Mike Lemonier on this team. He's very dynamic. He'll play receiver majority of this season. One thing that sucks is he was a 4-star recruit, like a top 35 recruit, and he has normal development. Only like a 71, 72 overall at wide receiver with normal development. I really don't know how that's going to affect his overall as this series goes on with him out there. He is a dynamic player, though, that I definitely want to get involved. Here's Brandon Rose in a pocket, delivers a strike that is Tayshawn Lyons, as he has yet again another reception in this game. Utah moves the chains. Here's Rose, pressure in his face, and it runs out. It's George Stewart and Carl Nesmith combining on the sack. It's a loss of 7, and that will take us to the end of the first half. It's a 7-7 ball game. This Utah State defense has looked really good in today's game. We've stopped the run. We've given up some passing yards. We gave up the touchdown to Tayshawn Lyons. A little bit of a conservative pass defense. We haven't really established too much pressure. We do come away with the sack there as Antoine Hausler takes this one out to the outside for a pickup of 15. As here's Santee checking in the game. Johnny Santee with a hole, and that's his best run of the game. 32 yards rushing for the sophomore running back, Johnny Santee. If you would have told me that Santee would be a starting running back when we brought him in as a recruit, I would have said, no way. We'll probably end up cutting him. He's been really good for us. Antoine Hausler's been really good as well. As here's a new formation. Here's Deshaun Layman. Deshaun Layman is a true freshman. He takes this one to the outside, and Layman's taken down at the 26-yard line. I'm extremely excited about Deshaun Layman. He's somebody that I think has a bright future with us, a star development player, as Johnny Santee's taken down for a loss. 3rd down and 11 upcoming. Play fake to Santee. Here's Joshua Wood. Throws this one outside, and it is broken up, intended for tight end Pierre Lambeau. And we'll bring out Abraham for his first kick of his career, and that one isn't even close. A terrible miss, as that is going to be a turnover on downs. Utah will take over. 1st down and 10. Here's Brandon Rose to the outside. On the read option, he picks up 9 yards. Utah looking for an offensive spark here. 2nd down and 1. Rose to the outside. This one's complete across midfield as Utah picks up the 1st down. 10 for 15 passing, 126 yards. Brandon Rose on the day. Mike Mitchell taken down on the outside run, as that's an excellent tackle by Raider to Mooney. 2nd down and 8. Here's Mitchell again, and he's taken down for a loss. It's George Stewart. Sean Mixon got to him first. Stewart cleaned it up. 3rd down and 12. Here's the screen to the receiver. He will pick up maybe 4 yards. It's 4th down and 8 upcoming for Utah, as Utah State will take over. 1st down and 10, as this one is going to be a penalty on Trey Anderson, his 2nd of the game. This one a false start. 1st down and 15 now. Here's a play fake to Hausler. Wood throws this one to the outside. He's got Shelton Sampson all alone. Shelton Sampson taken down at the 46-yard line. The big completion to Shelton Sampson. We've seen that for now a year and a game. Here's a play fake to Johnny Santee, setting up the screen. It's Gabe Shudak, the true freshman tight end, breaking tackles, and Shudak picks up 5 yards across midfield. I'm excited about Gabe Shudak. He's got the speed that really makes him dangerous out there at tight end, as Johnny Santee, another good carry. He is battling through those injuries at the moment. 1st down and 10. Tyler Sexton on his first reception of the game. Waiting to call his name. He's going to get a lot more playing time here, as this one's going to be another penalty. This one will be John Henry Daly trying to get a head start. Trey Anderson did jump, but he jumped after Daly did. Here's Antoine Hausler, 1st and 5, and he picks up 3 yards as Hausler reaches 50 yards rushing today. Here is Sampson in the backfield. He pitches this one to Mike Lemonier. He makes a cut. Lemonier to the corner. Touchdown, Utah State. And it's the 2nd touchdown for true freshman Mike Lemonier. The athlete is extremely dynamic. I'd love to be able to get him the football in the rushing game as well, but you can't do that with receivers, which is just plain old dumb, really. As here's Mike Mitchell to the outside. He picks up 2 yards as we are about to close out the 3rd quarter. Brandon Rose drifting back, throws to the outside, and he's got his wide out. Jeremiah Hughes in coverage. As we have 22 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, Mitchell taken down for a loss. It's Zach Swanson plugging that hole, the senior defensive tackle. As Imani Awesome checks into the game now, 2nd down and 11. Here's the throw to the outside, and this one is dropped. Brandon Rose has got to be a little bit frustrated with his wideout on that play. Here's Imani Awesome blitzing. Brandon Rose getting out of the pocket. He throws this one up, and this one is broken up by Tanner Williams all the way downfield as that closes out our 3rd quarter. It's a really good defensive battle in this game. Antoine Hausler picks up a couple of yards, and there's an injury on the defense. Sione Futu shaken up. Here's Deshaun Lehman now, his 2nd carry, and he picks up maybe a yard. I want to be careful with how I utilize Deshaun Lehman. I want to make sure that we're able to redshirt him this season. I hope that we don't have to play him a whole ton. As Joshua Wood is inches shy of the 1st down marker. At our own 48, we sneak it and we pick up the 1st down to the 50-yard line as we will extend this drive. Here's a play fake to Thomas Yates. Wood gets out of the pocket, fires to Pierre Lambeau. It's a 1st down to the 36-yard line. 1st down and 10 upcoming. Give to Antoine Hausler. He takes this one for 4 yards to the 32-yard line. 4:40 to go in this game. Here's a give to Johnny Santee. Santee fighting through contact, taken down after a pickup of 1. That will bring up 3rd down and 5 for Joshua Wood. Drifting back, throws this one, and it is broken up, intended for Grant Page. As that's going to bring up another field goal attempt for Stephen Abraham. The kick is not even close. He's tried to hit the pylon on both sides of the end zone. Stephen Abraham, the true freshman kicker, is really going through it at the moment. Utah takes over, 1st down and 10. Mike Mitchell takes this one for 4 yards, taken down by Tatum Tuioti. 2nd down and 6 here. Another give to Mike Mitchell. He'll take this one for 2 yards, taken down by Bronson Alevao. 3rd down and 4. Here is Rose. He finds his tight end, and we're across midfield. Brandon Rose with 154 yards passing in today's game. 3:19 to go. Quick strike here on 1st and 10. They pick up 4 yards. Tuioti on the tackle. That would later bring up a 3rd down and 6 midway through the 4th quarter. Here's Brandon Rose to the outside, and he's got his guy as Tayshawn Lyons moving the chains, his 5th reception of the game. J.D. Drew in coverage. 1st down and 10 for Utah. Here's Rose across the middle, and he finds his guy. It's 5-yard pickup to the 30-yard line. They need a touchdown here to tie this ball game up. Brandon Rose, time running out, and it's Fisk on the sack. E.J. Fisk with his 1st sack of the season. We brought him in the dime formation, and he was able to create the pressure. We drew that one up perfectly. 3rd down and 12 with 2:18 to go. Brandon Rose in the pocket. Throws across the middle. Touchdown, Utah. What a play by the Utah Utes. As that is a Parker Kingston touchdown. He was a transfer, I do believe, from BYU. Transferred to Utah. He's a senior, and he scores the touchdown. And this football game is tied. An excellent pass by Brandon Rose. Raider Mooney was in coverage that time. And with 2:11 to go, Utah State needs a touchdown. Here's Mike Lemonier on the jet sweep, and he'll take this one for 8 yards. There's a rush attempt for Mike Lemonier, his 1st of the game. 2nd down and 2, Johnny Santee up the middle, a huge hole, as Santee will take this one to the 35-yard line. Utah State's probably going to try and run the football to get where they need to be here. Here's Hausler on 2nd and 7, trying to get the edge, and that's an excellent play made to make sure that he didn't. 3rd down and 6 for Utah State. They're running the football. Johnny Santee has the 1st down. What a play call by Jalen Clark to run the football on 3rd and 6. 1st down and 10 for Joshua Wood. He drops back, throwing this one deep. Shelton Sampson one-on-one coverage, and the pass falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10 upcoming. Sampson in motion. 2nd down and 10. Throw to Shelton Sampson. They loft it up to him, and he'll pick up the 1st down to the 43-yard line with 50 seconds to go. They may be trying to plan out a game-winning field goal attempt for Stephen Abraham. I mean, a lot of Utah State fans probably wouldn't like that. We'll see how it goes. 2nd down and 3 with 35 seconds to go. Here is Joshua Wood. Throws this one to Shudak. He's got it in stride. Gabe Shudak, touchdown, Utah State. They take the lead with 30 seconds to go. It's been 3 true freshmen that have scored touchdowns in today's game. And I tell you, if I can't say true freshmen, if I keep saying 2 freshmen, it's been 2 true freshmen. There, I said it perfectly. Gabe Shudak gives us a 21-14 lead with 30 seconds to go. Brandon Rose on 1st and 10. Time runs out. He throws it away, and that will bring up 2nd and 10. 2 timeouts remaining for Utah as I throw this one out to Mike Mitchell as he'll pick up maybe 8 yards. He did not get out of bounds, so they'll use their 2nd timeout. Here's the tight end this time as he's going to pick up a 1st down to the 40, and Utah takes their final timeout with 15 seconds to go. Brandon Rose, here comes the pressure, and it's Carl Nesmith picking up the sack as Utah's going to try and rush to the line. They have 7 seconds to go, 5 seconds. Everybody's trying to get set. Brandon Rose trying to get the play call. What's he doing? He doesn't snap the football, and Utah State wins this rivalry game, 21-14. An excellent game by Utah State. The running game came alive. We continued to try and run the football on Utah. And as the game went on, we were more successful. We passed the ball well. We didn't have any turnovers. Remember, the story of last year's end was 7 turnovers in the final 2 games. That's exactly how you needed to play in that game. And then Utah, 16 rushes for only 5 yards. You literally cannot get much better than that. An excellent display by our run defense. Our linebackers are definitely flying around making tackles. The D-line doesn't have much depth, but they're able to stop the run. We did not really establish much pressure. We were unable to come away with a turnover ourselves as Tayshawn Lyon scored a touchdown along with Parker Kingston, the senior transfer. Joshua Wood was pretty good in today's game. 2 touchdown passes, 60% completion, and then Johnny Santee and Antoine Hausler. Maybe a dynamic duo. I think that they probably could have played a little bit better than they did, but I think they did enough. Santee also working through an injury in this game as well. Mike Lemonier, 3 catches, 2 touchdowns. Gabe Shudak, 2 catches, 1 touchdown. The true freshmen are definitely going to have to, step up this season because we don't really have too many great players on offense. Unfortunately, the 2 true freshmen that we need to step up for us are normal development guys. So that's a little unfortunate. I guess we had 3 sacks in today's game. Really didn't feel like it. EJ Fisk did come away with 1 of them. Here's Jamison Awesome, defensive tackle, as we're in first place for him. Maybe the brother of Imani Awesome, perhaps. Juan Lima, we are in first place as he is close to narrowing his list down to his top 8. Tyree Radigan, a middle linebacker I'm excited about. Artie Schillens, another middle linebacker that I'm excited about. Glenn Vereen here, a bust prospect, 4-star. We're in 3rd place on him. Sateki Luvu, 1st place on him. And Brendan Sensabaugh is the one guy that I definitely want to try and bring in. We're in 1st place at the moment, the number 6 player in the country, the best quarterback in the country. And Juan Toppins would be a great addition to go along with Sensabaugh. We're in a good position with a lot of these recruits. Unfortunately, we just don't have a whole lot of them on our board. This may be a smaller recruiting class, but we're trying to get even better recruits this season. We'll see if we can't close the year out with some, more 3-star recruits. We'll see how that turns out. But we're 1-0. We just defeated a ranked opponent. I think this team has the potential to be really good in its first year in the Pac-12. And we'll take on Louisiana Tech in the next game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.